You are off to Tasmania. It was modelled, it's like Antarctica versus nature.
Don't think about the cold.
In the Tasmanian wilderness.
Good, that's a wrap. Get warm.
Jessie failed to meet the brief.
I'm a little bit disappointed. I just want more.
Leaving Victoria heartbroken.
I love you, babe. I love you.
Tonight, this is Extreme Model Week.
Oh, no.
The girls will be challenged.
I feel pretty damn scared. So nervous for them.
Like never before.
Really strong, down the barrel.
Boom. Beautiful.
But in the pursuit of perfection,
The goal is a 10.
Don't force it too much.
someone will push themselves too far.
I am worried.
Since Jessie left, I feel like there's something missing. You know, we did everything together since day one. She's my best friend, and it's just heartbreaking to see her go. I truly thought that Christy was going home.
By tomorrow, we'll be swimming with the fishes.
This competition's getting tough.
Leave our troubles in the sun.
It is early morning and we are currently driving to a secret location for our challenge. Hey! Yay! We survived elimination. Hey, Elena, how did you go with last week's elimination? I managed to get 3 10s and that was very, very exciting. It was crazy.
Seeing Elena get 10s kind of, sparks something inside of me, like I guess a little bit of competitiveness, and I want a 10 this week, and I don't want to stop at anything until I get it.
So we walk into this massive pool and I'm just like, oh crap, what are we doing here?
Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
Girls, this is Extreme Model Week. Designers are constantly looking for new ways to make big statements. For a top model, that means to be prepared to work in challenging, unconventional ways. Tonight you'll be doing a runway show, dressed in gorgeous gowns, but it won't be a normal runway.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be a floating runway. One at a time, you'll walk to the end of the runway, and then you'll step off into the water.
Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, I don't swim.
You must then hold a pose underneath the water. Everything you do underneath the water will be on camera and projected to this big screen.
Seriously? Hold our pose underwater. I can do that. I was feeling pretty confident, like, yeah, I've got this in the bag because I know I can hold my breath.
Now, given this is Extreme Model Week, there is a supersized prize on the line.
Oh my god.
The winner of today's challenge will get immunity from this week's elimination.
Oh my god, best prize. Like, I really, really, really want immunity.
Oh, wow. I mean, if you're going to get any prize in this competition, that's the one that you want because it gets you straight through to the next week.
Imagine a guarantee, isn't it?
And this week, there's a double elimination.
Oh my god. don't want to even think about it. It's just so scary to think 2 people are going home at the end of this week.
This is so scary, dude.
So there is a lot riding on this challenge. Today is super important. Okay, so off you go. I'll see you tonight.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye. Oh my god, I am so scared. In hair and makeup, everyone was kind of freaking out because it's double elimination. Everyone wants to feel safe.
Walking on a floating runway, that's going to be very wobbly. I feel pretty damn scared.
I'm not like the biggest fan when it comes to swimming, and I was in the bottom 2 last week, so I'm just really worried about freaking out. Water's not an issue. If I live on the beach, I have no excuse not to get in there and have fun and just do my thing.
I love surfing. Surfing is what I do to free my mind when I feel really, really stressed out. And I can hold my breath for ages. You have to be able to do that when you surf. I can hold it for like a minute guaranteed. And I timed it on the phone just to prove to everyone that I'm not just like talking smack.
Lena, how you going?
Honestly, I'm pretty excited. Like, obviously, if I can get that immunity, like, I mean, it would be so amazing, so.
Make sure you have that moment with the camera and stay elegant. And remember, you know, work your dress as much as you can. Because if you get a good, solid movement and moment, you'll be sorted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, you got this.
I want this challenge. I want to win it. I haven't won yet. I'm just going to be so fierce. I don't need to push him in the pool because I'm just going to give him a look and they fall over. Twiggy meets Agnestine. Yeah, I got my breath for a minute. That would have been embarrassing if I couldn't.
So this week is massive for the girls. It's extreme week. They have to walk the catwalk, dive in, pose, and then, you know, we're here judging them.
So nervous for them. It's just huge. And in front of a live audience. Not easy at all.
I feel like I'm completely frozen up. I feel so anxious right now.
I was feeling pretty confident until we got there, and then I'm looking at it. This is going to be terrifying. I tried not to think of the crowd. I was just worried about falling in the water and screwing up the show.
It's showtime. I took my first step on the runway and it's like tipped slightly and like swayed.
This is the first time that they have stepped on this catwalk.
So no rehearsals? They haven't had a rehearsal?
Nothing.
I'm just thinking, don't fall in the water, Linnea.
Oh, a little bit wobbly there.
Oh.
Kirsty looks gorgeous.
Yeah, doesn't she?
Good pose at the end of the runway.
You just had to have your focus on that catwalk, and I thought I'd done a good job.
Sabine looks so strong.
Yeah.
I was trying to envisage that I was strutting on the Victoria's Secret runway.
Okay, Daisy looks completely freaked out. Her eyes are darting all over the place.
She's not relaxed at all.
It was just so wobbly. As I was getting to the end, I nearly fell forwards.
Keep her composure.
I thought she'd be stronger.
Yeah, me too. She's kind of not coping.
Christy is a little bit timid, but that's her personality, I guess.
Yeah. It was really nerve-wracking. And now it's time for us to actually jump in.
Now for the hard part. So Elena up first.
Yeah. Now, she normally takes a great photo. I'd be really interested to see how she goes underwater.
Oh, she walks so well. I think she's got this.
I just want to try and look as elegant and beautiful as I can under the water.
Yes, straight in.
You honestly can't see a thing when you're down there.
Oh, her dress.
Just look forward and pretend that you can see where you're looking. Just remember to point your toes, move your arms, move the dress, not be covered with all these different fabrics.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
It was the most difficult thing I've had to do, I think.
Movement, focus, graceful, beautiful.
Next up is Sabine. Good posing at the end there from Sabine. Here we go.
standing still. I wanted to do a strong pose with my arms up. So I was just stationary and like breathing all the air out of my body.
She's not moving. She's not moving.
I just stayed and hoped it looked strong.
She's not moving.
But then I need to breathe.
I thought she was getting a position and I was waiting for her to do something.
Yeah, like a bit of
And
a
then she didn't.
move or...
But her face looked beautiful.
Next up is Stacey. She's probably the most frightened of them all, so let's see how she goes.
I'm feeling nervous, I'm feeling not myself.
Here goes Daisy. Alrighty.
And I'm just thinking, try and look confident.
Oh, she's terrified.
Is she okay? It's literally like she froze. It's like, what the hell? Like, what's happened?
She's so frightened.
She's got to go now.
Pressure's on, like so much pressure right now.
She's got to go now.
Pressure's on, like so much pressure right now. I just kind of felt like I was sinking. All I could see was bubbles. I couldn't breathe because I'd never been in the water in clothing before. And my body went into like, I'm drowning mode, get me out of here. I could barely like get myself out of there. The dress got really heavy. I was scared.
There's not much for us to really judge underwater.
There was nothing there.
Tina, she's meant to be like a water baby, like a surfer.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I did under the water. I knew I didn't do well, like coming out of that. I didn't know how the others were going to go still though, so maybe someone will do worse than me.
All right, Cassidy.
I'm not a big swimmer, but after seeing the other girls, I was like, I know I can do better.
Nice confident walk. Yeah, she has one of the strongest walks tonight. Yeah. Pose. Straight in.
I knew as soon as I jumped into the water and I forgot to breathe, yep, I'm screwed.
Her dress.
My dress blew up into my face and I was like, I've messed up. This is bad. I just couldn't stay under.
Don't go up, honey. Don't go up. She can't get down.
Don't go up. I knew that I'd messed up. I really did know.
She didn't get quite low enough to the camera and there was no posing.
It was really uncomfortable to watch.
Oh, shame. I was expecting quite a bit from her.
Cassidy, yeah, it's not good. At least I won't be at the bottom alone.
Belinda.
Being one of the last to go, I could watch everyone, and it was so nerve-wracking. I don't actually want to get in now. My feet went down like doom. And I looked like a frog. Straight down, then straight back up.
Her feet were a bit like that. Christy's up, lacking in confidence a little bit. Yeah.
My heart like just dropped into my stomach and I was going to like do something nice and elegant. And I'm the most uncoordinated person you'll come across. And then before you know it, you need to breathe.
I love the water, so I'm feeling great about my look, my dress.
Look at her body. I love her walk. Confident but not too forced.
I just let myself sink, and with my fingers, I was actually holding the dress. I opened my arms like a butterfly.
Beautiful.
In my head, I was like, yes, yes, yes.
I like what she did with the dress. I thought she looked great.
That's, great for her. Not so good for me.
Lucky last, Lenia.
Lucky me, got to go last.
Just got a tricky dress.
A lot of fabric
all
to
that
deal
fabric. Yeah,
Lots of fabric.
I'm terrified walking. I'm so terrified. I just don't want to trip.
Oh no, trip.
Straight away, I'm just like, don't even think about it. It's behind you, literally.
That was a
Yeah.
I've just stuffed up.
Yeah.
I really just need to make an amazing underwater shot. It's the only way to redeem myself right now.
Look how deep she went.
When I jumped in the water, I had the right amount of breath.
This could be good. You get
I just needed to show the judges everything that I can possibly do to stay.
Oh, yeah.
Good girl.
I was trying to move like fluidly and I just tried so hard. I did everything I could do.
Oh, she's under there forever.
I was under the water, I think for the longest out of all of the girls. I needed every second. Everything finally went right.
Yes.
No, that was really surprising. That was good.
Unreal.
Oh my God, but she tripped on the catwalk.
Yeah, and you could see in her face that she was devastated.
She's so hard on herself. Yeah, but what matters most, catwalk or what you do underwater?
It's a hard one. It's hard.
I was like, oh no.
To me, it's all about what happens under there.
Yeah, you did so well. If I'd gone last and had that time to calm my nerves, I would have stayed on it for long as well.
There's a lot to think about.
Yeah, you did so well. That was so cool.
Girls, you knew that this was a hugely difficult task, but one of you is about to get a free pass straight to next week.
I just want that so badly. It would be amazing.
And we have decided on the winner.
The girl who has immunity is... Linnea.
Yay! I won and I'm safe for like another week. I just wasn't expecting it because of my runway.
You kept your composure on the runway. You also had the hardest dress to walk in, and it could have affected what you did underwater, and it didn't. You just ramped it up, and you just killed it.
We can't give you a perfect score for that, so we're going to give you a 9.
Thank you so much. Really not been doing well in challenges and come off the back of being at the bottom of the leaderboard last week, and now to get this is just like, I'm so happy.
Okay, so the rest of you want to know what you scored?
Yes.
Well, take a look at the board. Elena, you got an 8.
The scores came up and I came second, and I'm so happy with that. I'm so proud of myself.
Daisy a 6.
Daisy, you looked like you were jumping into a pool of hot lava, and I didn't expect that from the surfer girl.
With winning last week's challenge, there's nowhere to go but down. But I didn't want to go this far down. Being a surfer, it's like, well, that's awkward.
You're going to have a lot of work in front of you so that you don't go home this week.
Yeah, I needed a good challenge score, and now I have the worst, so it's been nice, guys.
Christy, Sabine and Cassidy, you all got 7s.
I'm not at the bottom. No, I'm definitely not at the bottom. I mean, a 7's good, but I expected more from myself.
Tomorrow's photo shoot is so important because 2 of you will be going home.
I felt like an idiot. Yeah, I mean, I said how much I wanted to win, and I said all this stuff, and I'm really disappointed in myself.
Go rest up and good luck. Well done.
I really don't want to go home. I want to be here more than anything in the world. This could be my last chance, and I'm not going to stop until I get it.
Coming up,
Is that even safe?
the double elimination fuels an explosive photo shoot.
These are my fire dancers.
I wonder the girls want to rip her hair out. So, who loses their cool?
I think the pressure got the best of her.
After coming back from the challenge yesterday, I was absolutely devastated. But then I am so ambitious, I was average at the start, and I've worked my way up into this confident person, and I want everybody to see that. I want to walk off my photo shoot and say, yeah, I think that I did a good job. Hopefully, you know, maybe I can get a 10.
After getting a 6 in the challenge, I really could be going home this week. I was just feeling sick to my stomach. I know I need to show them that I can do better.
Hello, girls.
Hi.
So as you know, this week is double elimination. Because there's so much riding on today, we have brought in one of Australia's top 10 fashion photographers. He's also part of the top model family, having shot the winning cover of our very own Amanda Ware. Oh, wow. Please welcome Simon Leakius.
Hi, girls.
So last night, you were literally thrown in the deep end. And for today's extreme photo shoot, we will definitely be turning up the heat.
That scared me so much. I was so terrified. Holy shit. Like, is that even safe?
Now, girls, we are taking this shoot very seriously because of the risks involved. Lasso Pyrotechnics will be in charge of the fire, and there will be a paramedic on every single shoot. Real flames, real explosions. This is real life pressure.
It's no mucking around. I'm excited. I like fire.
So your job today is to look beautiful and calm amidst the chaos. So go get ready and I'll see you soon.
All right, thank you so much.
See you soon, girls.
It's at a point in the competition where everyone's kind of like freaking out. They're like, am I going to stay? Am I going to leave? We have to see each other as competition if we really want to stay here. With the double elimination coming up, the fun's over. This is serious.
So I hear that you're not happy about your score.
No, I was a bit upset after the challenge last night. I got a 7. Like, again, I really want to get a 10. You know, I'm sick of getting this close. I'm ready.
Do you feel like any girls are behaving differently?
Yeah, I think Elena definitely thinks she's the leader of the pack. She knows she's got it, but there's a way of being humble about it.
Doesn't matter what they do. You're in it for yourself now?
I'm excited. I'm ready.
It doesn't matter that I have immunity. I'm going to give this photo shoot absolutely everything.
This is definitely one of the scariest photo shoots in top model history. I don't think you can realise how actually terrifying it is until you're completely engulfed in flames. Feeling the heat.
Now remember your brief, beautiful, calm, and you really have to just own this environment like you've been there 1,000 times before.
It's going to be a hard shoot.
Good luck.
There's fire in front of me and behind me. And surrounding me from like every angle. It gets so hot and loud.
When you hear 3, 2, 1, these 2 big flames are going up in the back, and that's when Simon's really nailing the shot.
Okay, we really don't have that much time to shoot in.
Wait for the count.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, give me a little bit more angle on the shoulder. A little bit more, that's it, beautiful.
Then I'm just trying to look right down the barrel of the camera and look like I'm completely calm.
Beautiful, you're done. Good girl.
Well done.
Thank you.
This girl's face is incredible.
Absolutely, yeah. She's definitely got a shot.
I kind of tried to wrap my confidence around me after getting a 6 in the challenge. But like I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling really, really disappointed in myself and like just crap, to be honest.
What do you think about when you're taking just a picture?
I'll try and think of something happy. Let me try and think of like my mum or something. Okay. But I was like dreading people bringing up my mouth.
I don't always want to go down.
Yeah, my lips naturally go down. Like this is relaxed.
I would like you to have more of a happiness. Don't be too angry looking.
I just didn't want to hear it. Like I was in that kind of state of mind. Like I was feeling anxious. This is upsetting me so much. like I'm not this sort of person. I don't bitch or anything, but I'm a bit over Daisy at the moment.
Just really feel like I'm going home this week. And I'm trying to stay confident for this shoot.
I feel like she's a bit self-centered, and I feel like she makes excuses.
I was about to get my makeup done. Daisy was sitting right in front of me.
Anxiety.
She was like, I'm having an anxiety attack. I jumped off my chair and I just rushed her to a different environment.
Slowly.
My breathing got out of control. It just kind of sent me into a huge spiral.
Breathe. Chill.
I think the pressure got the best of her.
When the medic went down, obviously it was starting to get a lot more serious.
Oh my God. Medic is the medic.
She's hyperventilating and now she's a shaky. So we're just trying to work out whether she needs to go to the hospital or not.
I am worried.
Chill.
Yeah, but just hyperventilating and now she is shaking. Daisy's had a bit of an anxiety panic attack, so we're just trying to work out whether she needs to go to the hospital or not. We'll just see how it's going to pan out.
Daisy having her anxiety attack. Of course, seeing her upset, it's sad, but at the end of the day, it's a competition, and I wasn't going to let that affect me because I need a really amazing photo. Because, the goal is a 10.
Don't force it too much.
I can't leave before I get my 10.
Don't go too wide with your arms.
But I want to win.
She really came to set with this attitude.
I'm just like fierce, confident.
I like where you're going with the body. It's just now I'm trying to connect the emotion in the eyes. The believability of a picture is all about the connection the viewer has with the eyes of the girls. Still a little bit sort of deer in the headlights. You want that 10, you got to bring it in the eyes.
Really strong, down the barrel.
I actually got to look down the camera and put my hands on my hip and be like, yeah, these are my fire dancers.
There was just something a bit lacking in expression, and it was not changing. 3, 2, 1, that's it. Good girl.
Thanks, Cassidy.
I don't want to be too cocky where I'm like, yeah, I got it, I nailed it, because I could get into elimination and it could be crap. I gave it my all, and I just hope it's enough.
Do we have a shot?
Borderline.
All right, Sabine.
Stay with me, don't worry about that. Slow it down.
Slow it down, honey.
I was thinking maybe over the shoulder.
Yep, we can try that. She came up with a few ideas.
Back to me a little bit.
Back to camera. Not all of them worked. Fierce. I'm just hoping there's a shot there that can keep her in the competition. Okay, Belinda.
I did bad in water, hopefully I do well in fire.
As close in as you can, girls, in the back with the fire.
Her expression was just a little bit frozen. Exaggerated. Beautiful.
I know, I look beautiful.
Great.
Now, Simon, Elena's had pretty much the highest scores the whole time. Beautiful.
Amazing.
I wonder if the girls want to rip her hair out.
I can see why.
Meow. You look hot.
Thank you.
Yeah, how are you feeling about it?
I don't think I have that much pressure as opposed to if I was in the bottom of the leaderboard.
Let's get into it.
Do it.
Let's put fire in this place.
She knew how to work her body. She was ready to bring it. But where I think she might have let herself down was that her expression was pretty repetitive.
Yeah, you just need to get a little bit more range going on in that expression.
Just a bit more, expression.
Yeah. Cheyenne, Simon and myself don't feel that she gave us a lot of variation.
You just have to change your facial expressions. Right now you're kind of doing a lot of the same, but we need a few different feelings in your eyes.
Should I do a bit softer as well?
Yeah, just play with your emotions. Okay.
Let's mix it up a little bit, yeah?
Let's go.
I knew that they weren't overly happy with my performance.
Thank you, that's a wrap from you.
Thank you.
Thanks. I just wish she'd given us more variation in her
There's not a lot of
expression.
range in there, is there? It's
No.
just sort of, there's one thing going on.
Hey, Christy.
Hi. Last week I was very close to going home, so I need to bring something new to the table.
Okay, I'm ready to go when you guys are.
Mix it up, more power, be strong.
You're just a little bit distant.
Okay.
You're going a bit dreamy in the eyes.
I think she has a bit of an issue with kind of connecting, engaging with the camera. Are you not feeling comfy? Are you getting nervous?
Because it's so fast, I'm not sure, what I can really do.
I really think you need to start to have that confidence, because I think it's just going to take you away from what you want to be.
I was really overthinking it, I think, because I do that a lot.
I want you to be really strong, okay? Focus your eyes.
Yeah.
You really have to get us to believe in you in this picture right now, okay?
Each time the flames went off, I had one pose and I forgot to move around.
And 3, 2, 1.
You really need to be part of this picture. You've got to, right now, you're kind of still sort of drifting around a little bit.
Yeah.
Go bang, I'm here.
Okay.
Come on. Good girl.
Christy.
A modelling career gets quite difficult when you're riddled with self-doubt and fear. I just don't know if her self-esteem's up there yet.
Daisy's had a tough day. You know what? I actually wondered whether she'd go through with today's shoot. I mean, she's putting a lot of pressure on herself. This competition means the world to her, but you don't want to completely, break yourself in the process. Your health and well-being is what really counts.
I was genuinely weighing up throwing in the towel for my mental health and going should I just go home? But I just decided what if I go home and wonder if I'd stayed here and tried and just done it. So I was get the makeup artist in here. And yeah, by some miracle, I kind of could breathe enough to just be okay. I'm really happy that I went out and just did it.
Who is that? That's Daisy, my God. She just pulled it together and soldiered on. Look at you. Do you feel good?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of her.
3, 2, 1.
She was very fragile, but she just kept powering on through, and that's what this is about, not giving up.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2.
Great, Daisy.
1.
Great. Good girl. Well done.
Sides working good.
That move was great.
Yeah, brains kicking in.
I did try with what I had left in me.
Well done. Beautiful.
Oh.
That took a lot of courage.
She did the absolute best she could have done, and she should be really proud of herself. Yeah, good girl. Good girl, Daisy.
I don't even care if it sends me into elimination into the bottom 2 and I'm out. I was happy that I just did it.
Good girl.
That took everything.
I know.
That's a huge feat for me.
You should be very, very, very proud of yourself.
If I'm going to go home, I'm going to do it on my own terms. At least I tried.
Next, this week is a double elimination. 2 girls come under fire.
I don't love this shot.
There's no conviction there.
It's kind of catalogue for me.
At least my lips are real.
But whose spark finally dies out?
That means you're no longer in the running.
Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve?
It's double elimination, and I need the judges to look at my photo like they looked at Elena's photo and say, wow, that's a 10.
And where down we go.
think I showed it yesterday that I want to be here. To do that in that mental state is something incredible.
I worked very, very hard to be where I am. And I'm not getting any younger. For me, it's the last chance to make into the industry.
Because I've been struggling with confidence, I really hope that I've got what it takes to at least get through this week.
Way down we go.
As you know, this week is a double elimination. Today, the two girls with the lowest overall scores will bid farewell to their dreams of becoming Australia's next top model.
Everyone's scared, everyone wants to stay, no one wants to go home, but there's two girls leaving this week.
Good luck, girls. Linnea, you're up first.
I have immunity, but if my immunity caused someone else to leave the competition, I'd feel very bad.
So, Linnea, you are safe, but we will still look at your photo and we will score it.
Okay, I'm still so nervous.
Wow, you look incredible. Oh my gosh.
You don't need to really do much with your face. It's just leave it where it is. Any angle, any light. I'm giving it a 9.
Thank you.
I think that you're the silent assassin. I think you're creeping up from behind, and I almost gave you a 10. But it's a 9 for me.
Aw, thank you.
I can't fault this. I'm giving you a 10.
A 10? What the heck? This is 2 10s 2 weeks in a row. Like, that's insane.
Obviously, Linnea was exempt, but I feel like every week she gets told by the judges she has an amazing face, but you can't just get by on a pretty face.
Cassidy, step forward.
Hi.
Hey, so what's happening? You look almost
worried,
ill.
honey.
Worried.
I don't know, I guess I'm worried that maybe this week I've slipped.
Well, take a few deep breaths and let's have a look at your shot. Ooh, wow. Your timing's on. Because look at the fire in the background. It's going nuts. You've nailed the timing.
You were definitely calm, like the fire didn't faze you at all, which I was really happy with. But I feel like with you, there was just not a lot of options of your face. You know how to work your body. You really do. You just got to stop putting this pressure on yourself, because I feel that that's what could be holding you back. But I love it, and I gave it an 8.5.
Thank you.
I think it's super strong. There are certain things that are bugging me that you can work on. My score is an 8.
Thank you.
Look, I don't love this shot, I have to say. I don't think it's a successful shot. It's like a classic shot where the girl's like straight on, hands on her waist, and it can look really strong and fantastic or not. And I think this misses the mark. It's kind of catalogued for me.
He just blatantly didn't like my photo and he's like, I don't like it, you look catalogue.
It's kind of like in the middle. It's no man's land. It's not quite strong enough. Face could be stronger.
Thanks. At least my lips are real.
I've seen much better of you than that, and so I'm going to give you a 6.5.
I had been doing so well, going up every week, and then I basically just had a massive drop.
How do you feel?
Terrible. At the end of the day, if it's not good enough, it's not good enough, but I know I can do better. I've done better. I don't know. I'm just stressing out now. What am I going to do now? I actually was just lost. Oh, dude, that isn't amazing. It's okay, guys. It's fine. It's okay.
Elena.
Wow. I think your face in this shot is absolutely breathtaking. I think it's one of the best shots I've seen of your face. I'm going to give it a 9.5.
Thank you so much.
So that gives you a total of 35 out of 40. Sabine.
I believe you've got a lot of potential. I'm giving it an 8.
So that's a 31 out of 40.
I just seen my name there and it just stayed at the bottom. Just stayed there and stayed there as each girl kept getting called up.
Belinda. I I think your body is a bit lackluster.
Yeah.
So it's a 7.5. So it's a 30.5 out of 40. With 3 girls left to score, and because this is a double elimination, Belinda and Cassidy, you're currently on the bottom of the ladder and could both be going home.
I just felt sick to my stomach. But I was like, you know what? I still have a chance at this. There is a shot that I can stay today.
Daisy, step forward.
So Daisy, when you first got to the photo shoot, you were pretty determined to just give it your all, but then you kind of got a bit emotional.
Mm-hmm.
How did you go from feeling so positive and driven to kind of crumbling a little bit?
Since I was born, I've had anxiety, just very bad. I mean, I used to not be able to order food for myself. I couldn't do anything. Like, I'd not go to school some days because it was just, like, crippling. And to be where I'm at... Sorry.
No, you're right, honey.
Yeah, to be here is such an achievement, like, with anxiety. And just at one point, it kind of got a bit bad, and I just went into a full-blown anxiety attack. And yeah.
So how did you manage to go from where you were to actually getting onto set?
I was just tossing up going home, and then I was just like, you know, I don't want to be asking myself, like, if I don't do this, what's it gonna be like? So I went out there and I did it. I might not get a great photo, but I've accomplished something great.
That requires so much courage and strength, and I was really proud of you for doing that.
I'm just here to, like, do my thing, and if I don't have it, send me home, it's all good. I don't want any sympathy votes here. I'm not here for that.
So Daisy, as you know, you're at the bottom of the scoreboard for your challenge, so this photo is so important.
Staying would be amazing. I just reckon I'm going home.
Let's have a look at your shot. Daisy, you're at the bottom of the scoreboard for your challenge, so this photo is so important. Let's have a look at your shot.
Wow.
Oh my.
You're about 10 foot tall.
Yes.
Yeah, he was super tall in this photo.
And in your mouth, there is no issue there.
Wow.
No issue.
That feels so good.
I love the fact that it's a completely different pose to what everybody else so far has done. You've made it look like a really desirable evening gown.
I totally agree with you. Like, you have sold that dress to me, and that's what your job is.
Yeah. Wow. That, for me, stands for more than just me doing well at modelling. That's, like, me succeeding through anxiety. And it's just, I'm just, like, I don't want to cry again, but, like, it's awesome.
This is probably, I think, the best shot you've done so far. I'm giving you a 9.
Thank you so much.
You have sold me the dress. Your face is beautiful, and it's a 9 from me.
Thank you so much.
You should have anxiety more often if you've I love what you've done with the clothes, and I'm giving you an 8.5.
That's a 32.5 out of 40.
Oh my God.
You're safe.
I'm genuinely so surprised. Yay! Wow.
Christy? How was the photo shoot for you?
I felt like I was so nervous and I really wanted to get a good photo that I should have moved around a bit more and, like, tried a couple more things.
You did sort of hesitate a little bit with trying to move, and did you really feel that you got the shot though in the end and connected with the camera?
Yeah, I really hope it did.
I want to see this picture.
I kind of feel like, for me, if I'm really honest, there's no conviction there for me.
I agree with you here. Like, I feel like you're doubting yourself here. Like, I don't believe you.
Yeah, Simon felt like he wasn't getting it.
Really? He didn't think he was getting it?
Towards the no. No, it took him a while. When you step on set, you've kind of got to become someone else.
Yeah.
I don't know, I reckon it's pretty cool. I like the body language. It's like a younger, cool way of doing evening wear. You've made it look like a young girl's going to want to buy it. I think there's a real connection.
Okay, so it's time for us to score your shot. Because this is a double elimination and there are only 2 of you left to be scored, you need to score higher than Belinda, who is on 30.5, to stay safe in the competition. If you do that, Cassidy will be the first to go home.
I'm petrified because I really feel like I'm going to be sent home.
I think this shot isn't a terrible shot, but I feel like I've seen better from you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a 7.
Yeah, Christy, I agree with Jen. and I'm going to give you a 7 as well.
It's a horrible feeling. It's like a rock in your stomach.
With those scores, you need a 10 from Alex to stay safe.
I really like this shot. I like it more than these guys like it. And I think you brought something to the shoot that's young and modern, and I love that. But I think that you're puzzled as to how you got it. I think it was an accident. And I'd love to give you a 10 for this. But I can't. I'm going to give you an 8.
Christy, I'm so sorry.
29. She's gone.
That means you're no longer in the running to be Australia's next top model.
You need to go out and kill it, though. You're really good. You really need to believe that in yourself.
You are the package, but this is the way it is. Gorgeous girl. Belinda, you are now safe.
I am still here and I'm so happy to be here, but I'm so upset that Christy is going home. I'm gonna miss you so much. She walked out and I felt like part of me walked out with her. Guys, we got another one. I know.
This has been such an incredibly hard day, but there is one more elimination today. It now comes down to Cassidy and Victoria.
How did you find this week? You were pretty close with Jessie, and then Jessie left last week. You must have felt the difference, yeah?
It was a different week, but I think she would have wanted me to work hard, and it means a lot.
I'm desperate to see this photo now.
So am I.
Desperate.
I don't know if I want to look.
You don't want to look? Seen it yet?
I keep waiting for this Alessandra Ambrosio moment from you. I've waited it from the beginning. I just thought, okay, she's going to smash that out at some point, and you haven't done it yet.
While you did play around with different angles, a lot of your shots had this face. What we're seeing from you is not a lot of variation, and I know it's in there, but I just need to see it.
I'm just really sad right now. I know that I haven't been able to make you guys proud, so hopefully I'll have another chance to do that.
It now comes down to you and Cassidy. One of you will be going home. Cassidy, step forward. I can clearly see this has been a terribly hard day for you.
This week I've really disappointed myself. I know I can do 100 times better, and I have it in me. I know I do. I just hope that I get the chance to give it to you.
Victoria, you need to score higher than 30 to stay in the competition. The shot didn't wow me, but it's not a terrible shot. I'm going to give you a 7.5.
Thank you.
Yeah, Victoria, look, I just feel week on week, we're not seeing more layers to you. You know, this is another example of seeing the girl I've already seen. And I'm going to give you a 7.5 also.
Thank you.
Victoria, you need an 8 or more from Alex to stay safe.
I really like you. I've liked you from the beginning. I think that you are a lot better than what this picture is. I want that photo from you, that incredible, like, Brazilian supermodel kind of picture, you know, and I think you'll do it. But I can't give it to you for this shot. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to give you a 7 for it.
Cassidy, congratulations. You are safe. You can join the other girls. Look at you with your smile on. You've made us proud, honestly.
It's very upsetting that I was not given that second chance to prove myself. Bye, my darling.
Yay! Let's go home.
100% sure what's next for me. It's a very challenging industry. You need tough skin.
I would have loved to go further, but I guess I just wasn't up to scratch.
Give me a chance to grow. Give me a chance to be better.
Next time, with just 6 models left, we are focusing on the body this week. The competition is hotter than ever before.
Yeah, great.
That's beautiful. We've all come in here, guns a-blazing.
I want a 10.
But will a rivalry between the girls
She always gets a great photo. I feel like she knows she could win it.
see Elena walk away?
What's happening?
I'm so over it.